A chance for these two teams to get their hands on some silverware in this competition. It's match day 1 and it all starts here. Complete coverage on the way with EA TV.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Poland up against Norway.
Well, it's vital that you don't have an off day in these group games. Consistency is key to progressing further in the tournament. I'm looking forward to a hard-fought contest here today, Derek.
Chance to cross. It's a perfect challenge. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. A look at the starting lineup for Poland.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five, but I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every...
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here! And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Torstvedt. Riosson. Berg. And on to Torstvedt. Julian Riosson. It needs an accurate cross. Well, couldn't keep it in. Adam Buksa. Moder. Buksa. Oh, great vision. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Oh, surely! Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
And ably dealt with. Zielinski. And cutting in from the flank. Has eyes for goal. But it wasn't a taxing save. Torstvedt. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. An attack full of promise. How about the cross? Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react, and did. What can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Holland. Might really be able to trouble them here. Must score! Zielinski. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Björkan. Berg. Fredrik Björkan. And on to Torstvedt. Now can they make something happen? Christian Torstvedt. Well read to put an end to that attack. Arkadiusz Milik. Frankowski. Well, he's certainly not alone. Inside he goes. Milik! And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Torstvedt. And Poland with the ball once more. Adam Buksa. Jakub Moder. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Milik. Oh, the threat is there. Cuts it back. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Played over. Well, nothing comes of it. Takes the shot. A concession of a corner here. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Holland. And on to Torstvedt. Ryerson. Patrick Berg. It's with Ødegaard. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, now he's walking on eggshells, you might say. Next time it'll be yellow. An effective ball. Well, closed down straight away. Jakub Moder. Big chance. It could be up for grabs. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. He's playing with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, he's scored good goals, but his all-round play has been excellent. He looks like scoring every time he gets on the ball.
Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Szymanski. Zielinski. Przemysław Frankowski. A glorious chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Damian Szymanski. Buksa. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Nikola Zalewski. Determined defending. It's a short corner. Arkadiusz Milik. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Julian Riosson. Patrick Berg. Really good challenge. Milik. And here's Zielinski, able to close down the shot. Holland. Wasteful here from Norway. Milik. On the cusp of making it a hat-trick here.
Well, his finishing has been so good today, so that was a chance for the hat-trick, but I'm sure he'll get another one before too long.
Holland. Wasteful again in possession. Milik. Can he put it away? And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Torstved. It's with Ødegaard. Holland. And Poland regaining possession. Buksa. Zielinski. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Will it be? It was on its way in. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Christian Torstved. Hanke Olsen. It's with Ødegaard. Torstved. Julian Riosson. Berg. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Riosson. Very quick thinking there. Nikola Zalewski. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
And putting his body on the line. Well, defenders having to cover up. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. And taken short. And that'll be Poland's throw-in. Well, a disappointing throw there. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Martin Ødegaard. Good-looking sequence. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Trying to deliver it accurately. And a simple clearance, a good one. Matty Cash. Cash. He continues his run. Brilliant save. He might be able to profit from the wide position. And the keeper there to deal with it. Who can he pick out? And taking care of the situation. And nicely struck. Putting his body on the line. 5 minutes left. And he could really get at the opposition. A corner will ensue. Elects to go short. Zalewski. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Genuine chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. And quick thinking defensively. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Zalewski. And it's still on. And that will be that, the final whistle. And it is a tale of misery for them. Not the result they were hoping for. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, in my view, they were the better team. They dominated possession and created more chances, but they just couldn't make it count. It's a disappointing result for them.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Norway facing Ghana.
Well, these teams know they cannot afford to drop points today. It's so important that they are consistent throughout the group stages if they want to progress further in the tournament. Should be tense, Derek.
And the contest begins. Here's how Norway will begin the game.
Well, in this 4-5-1, the striker has to threaten the space in behind, just to stretch the opposition, which will then allow the midfield players space to show their quality. I'm looking forward to seeing them play today.
Electing to shoot. Got to it easily, the keeper. And here's the Ghana starting 11.
Well, it's a flat 4-5-1, which would suggest they're going to try and play on the counter-attack. However, that will only work if they don't drop too deep and can't support the main striker.
Very effective pass. Christian Torsved. It's with Erdogan. In with a chance. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Playing it in. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target, just wide. Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Simple save, really. Under a fair bit of pressure. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And playing it through. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous. Berg. Gregersen. And on to Torstved. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Oh, good work by the keeper. Delivered into the area here. Well, no problems defensively. He'll take this on. Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. Julian Rierson, perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, they know they need to stop him. Can he convert? And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Björkan. Now, can he get on the end of this one? Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Felix Afena-Gyan. Haaland. It's with Ødegaard. And a chance, Ødegaard! And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes! Incredible stuff!
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Kofi Cheré. Felix Afena-Gyan. Now they've lost it. Well, very effective play in possession, but they took care of the situation defensively. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And a chance, Ødegaard! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Martin Ødegaard. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Electing to shoot. And a fantastic diving save. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Well, no luck keeping possession. Holland, chances on. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, this is worth watching again. Haaland beats the challenge with such ease, and then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
Giving it a try. Well, just centimetres over the bar with that powerful shot. Well, possession ceded. Kamaldeen Sulemana. Looking for a teammate. A glorious chance. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, some referees might have reached for the yellow card, but not this one.
Yeah, another foul, and he will get a yellow card, that's for sure.
And no worries for the goalkeeper. Torstvedt. Holland. And possession lost by Norway. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, this is looking promising. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's have another look at this, because Haaland shows great skill to go beyond the defender. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Nicely timed tackle. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. No way through. Well, he's won the ball. He's in behind. And angling it back. Surely. It's still alive. Martin Ødegaard. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And he takes it on, and you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, let's take another look. And it doesn't come much closer than this, does it? He just squeezed it in off that post. Very good finish.
And into the last 30 minutes now. And that was a very fine read. It is a decent-looking attack here. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Christian Torstved. Opportunity in the wide area. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Thomas Partey. Mohamed Kudus. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Haaland. Good effort here. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. He'll try his luck here. A routine save. But a shocking pass, really. Teammates available. Oh, big chance. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions, it really is.
Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And continues his run. Decides to shoot. Can they cover up? And he's hit it with authority. Partey. Mohamed Kudus. What can he do with it now? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Feeding it through. Being egged on by the crowd. And still danger here. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Very quick thinking there. Torstved. And playing it through. Oh, he fancies his chances. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And the attack fizzling out. Tariq Lamptey. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Big chance! Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And time for the change now. Let's see about the delivery. Well, defensive resilience there. So with that, we can now say it's all over. And the outcome they were hoping for, certainly. A victory, and you can't argue with that, Stuart.
You're absolutely right there.
Well, a leading and guiding role. cameras trained on one man, in terrific form and top scorer in the competition. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Italy up against Norway.
Well, it's vital that you don't have an off day in these group games. Consistency is key to progressing further in the tournament. I'm looking forward to a hard-fought contest here today, Derek.
Well, how close was that? Inches away. A look then at the starting 11.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. The opposition starting 11.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Now, how about the short corner? Gives it a go, and did just enough defensively. But he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
And the shot, that is how to keep it out of the net. And offside it is. Frederik Bjørkan. On to Haaland. Well, showing really good width here. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Well, not quite the header he had in mind, and the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Barella. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. Locatelli. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Well, Norway couldn't retain the ball. Nicolo Rovella. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And that will be a corner. And played short. Nicely timed tackle. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And keeping it out. Playing it in. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Chance here. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Domenico Berardi. Di Lorenzo. Moise Keane. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. Berg. Zaccagni. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. He takes aim. The save was a good one. Corner kick played in. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal. Well, he has to come up with a game plan. His side are struggling now.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, he's certainly been warned, Stuart. No more challenges like that.
Well, he's in no doubt now. He can't foul again.
Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Very quick thinking there. Moise Keane. Nicolo Rovella. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Now he must favour the cross. Teammate available. Chance to finish. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Moise Keane. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? The cut back. Oh, good save. And he's fired over the corner. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Well, that's how to beat your opponent, but was able to do his job defensively in the end. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. A lot to like about... And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And a long way out here. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Rovella. Getting forward. Played into the centre. Cleared away. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And he might be through here. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Zakanyi. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Still possibilities. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
And the emphasis is on creativity. But they dealt with the threat posed. Martin Ødegaard. A bit wasteful from Italy. Christian Torsved. And fed forwards. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough, and I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Can they create something from here? Cuts it back. And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Rovella. Not the best challenge, free kick. Locatelli. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And he stopped them in their tracks. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, could be. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Zakanyi. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Martin Ødegaard. Haaland. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Just 15 minutes remaining. Zakanyi. And cutting in from the flank. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Might be a chance to break. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Moise Keane. Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
Well, by playing keep ball like this, they're keeping the opposition at bay. Martin Ødegaard. And now with Torstvedt. A long way from the perfect pass. A chance maybe from the wide position. Keane. Determined defending. It's a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Time for a change then. Martin Ødegaard. And very nicely positioned to win it back. 5 minutes to go. Raspadori. Nicolo Rovella. Chiesa. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, goodness me! He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? And he could really get at the opposition. A chance perhaps! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the finish is just as good from Haaland. He just strikes the ball with such power and accuracy. That's a wonderful goal.
Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, moving it nicely. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And what a finish from Haaland. It gives the keeper absolutely no chance.
And the final whistle is sounded. It has gone to plan for them. They get the win they were looking for here, Stuart.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.